A functional EEG is a brain analysis and imaging technique that can identify biomarkers that help guide a personalized treatment plan. The process of getting a functional EEG at Sadar Psychological involves preparation that begins before you arrive at our office and includes washing your hair thoroughly and eating a healthy meal or snack that includes protein and carbohydrates. If possible, do not have any stimulants such as coffee, tea, or soda prior to your evaluation. Once you arrive at the office, you'll meet with Amy, our care manager. This video gives an overview of the data collection process. The goal of the setup is to get as clear of a reading as possible of brainwaves and to not read any other electrical interference such as muscle activity, sound waves, or radio waves. The setup begins with Amy measuring a patient's head to determine the proper cap size. Then the preparation process begins. Any part of the head that will come in contact with the sensor needs to be thoroughly prepared. The special cleaner is like a sandy liquid soap meant to remove any dead skin cells. It can feel a bit rough and cold, which some people are sensitive to. Before the ear sensors are placed on, they will be filled with a conductive gel. The conductive gel is similar to the consistency of hair gel. It's used to enhance the sensor's ability to read the electrical waves. The ears are cleaned first, then the sensors are placed on the ears. Amy is now ready to put the EEG cap on. The EEG cap is somewhat similar to a swimming cap. It fits snugly around the head, and it can be helpful to have an extra pair of hands to help stretch the cap over the entire head, so Amy will ask the patient for help. The cap has 19 sensors on it. Each sensor has a hole in the middle to be able to access the scalp directly below the sensor. Once the cap is in place, Amy will use a narrow tube to put conductive gel between each sensor and the scalp. The gel can feel a bit cool as it touches the scalp, and because this is only an example, Amy is only putting the gel into a few of the 19 sensors. With the ear sensors and cap in place, a program will confirm that the readings are good. Amy will then use a wooden Q-tip to help the sensor get better contact with the scalp. This process can take up to an hour to complete all 19 sites. The better you prepare by cleaning your hair and not using any hair products prior to the brainwave recording appointment, the more quickly and easily this cleaning process is apt to go. After all 19 sites on the cap and the 2 ear sensors are getting a very clear reading, the brainwaves are ready to be recorded. They will be recorded by a computer software program, and typically the brainwaves are recorded for a total of 40 minutes. 10 minutes with eyes open, 10 minutes with eyes closed, followed by a recording while doing a simple computerized task for 20 minutes. Depending on the goal of the evaluation, there may be additional recording time necessary. At Sadar Psychological, we take pride in producing some of the highest quality evaluations in the field. Recorded brainwave data will be analyzed by a board-certified neurologist as well as a licensed clinician. We will assess how your brain receives incoming visual and auditory sensory data and how your brain processes the data to make decisions, modify decisions, and assess the outcome. Our goal is to get to the root of your concerns so that we can make the treatment recommendations that are best for you. Additionally, the data can be saved in a safe place as a record of pre-accident functioning and analyzed in the future if ever needed.